Hey, it's Dr. Deal with 5 reasons why you may feel guilty after you've had an argument or a disagreement with a loved one right before they died. Um, we all get into arguments and disagreements with our loved ones, and that doesn't define the entire relationship. But a lot of people who've lost someone and they had an argument or disagreement before that person died, maybe not even on speaking terms, may feel a little guilty. And that leads me to number one. They may struggle with grieving because of the guilt. So that's going to make the guilt kind of more complex, because now you're trying to deal with the grief that you're feeling and grieve the loss of them being gone at the same time. And that leads me to number two. You hope they knew that you loved them unconditionally. And we all get into arguments with family members and friends, but we know in the whole big picture of the relationship that we love each other, and I'm not saying every case, but for the most part, you love each other. One argument doesn't define the entire relationship. And that leads me to number three, is that you feel guilty because you wish you would have answered the call or the text when they were trying to, I guess, rectify the situation, or, continue to talk about the situation or whatever. So you feel guilty because that didn't happen, maybe. And that leads me to number four. You may be struggling talking about their death with family members and friends who knew about the situation, because then there's the guilt and shame of you all having an argument. But again, that's part of a relationship. And that leads me to number five, is that you just keep playing that disagreement over and over in your head and feeling guilty and beating yourself up. It's okay to have arguments with people. It's okay to disagree and not agree on everything. But you do know you love each other unconditionally. There's other circumstances outside of that maybe that's not the case, but for the most part, it's okay to have those disagreements. If you're struggling with grieving and guilt is in there and shame is in there, please seek a therapist so they can help you process your grief and those other emotions as well. All right? Praying for everybody who's lost anybody.